In the previous video, we already learned how to sketch the graph of the function. So from the graph, you will easily determine domain and range using graphical method. So now we discuss the example, how to sketch the graph and later determine domain and range. First, x squared minus 6x plus 8. So this is quadratic function. Remember the previous video when we discussed about quadratic function. You have to find out minimum and maximum point. So in this case, we will have minimum because a greater than 0. So completing the square, first we need to factorize a. So here, since we have x squared only, so we no need to factorize a. We can straight to the second step, that is to factorize x squared and 6x to be x minus 3 squared. Remember, this one we need to divide by 2. That's why we become 3. And don't forget minus negative 3, because this is negative 3, so negative 3 squared and then plus 8. So this will be same, and this one, it must be negative because this one, since it is squared, it always positive. So it is 9 plus 8. So this is what we get from completing the square, that is negative 9 plus 8, which is negative 1. So when we compare with ax minus h squared plus k, so we will get minimum point 3, negative 1. And also, the question asks us to sketch the graph. So we sketch the graph. So find out the minimum point, that is 3 and negative 1. So this is minimum. And this is 8. So minimum and then 8. So our graph, something like this. So you may sketch and make the graph more correctly. And don't forget to label x and y axis. Next, after we sketch the graph, use this graph to determine domain and range. So for domain, as you can see, x can be any positive or negative number. So in other words, the domain would be negative to positive infinity. And range would be start from the minimum. So minimum and above. So minimum includes the minimum. So we have square bracket over here, that is start from negative 1 until positive infinity. Next, example B. So in this example, x squared is negative. So the first step, we need to factorize the negative. So inside would be negative x squared minus 12x plus 35. And then we can proceed to change into square bracket, and x squared minus 12x will factorize and become x minus 6 squared. Remember, this one we need to divide by 2. And outside here, minus this one negative 6. So just copy negative 6 over here. Squared plus 35. Close bracket. So this one same. And then here we expand. This one must be negative, okay? So negative 6 squared will be negative 36 plus 35. So it will become negative x minus 6 squared minus 1. And don't forget, lastly, you need to eliminate the square bracket here, so you need to expand. So this one doesn't change much, but at the back, negative negative would be positive 1. So from here, we will get maximum or minimum. Yeah, x squared is negative, so it is maximum. Okay, so the maximum point here is 6, 1. Okay, because the standard form is like this. So negative negative, so here should be 6, not negative 6, right? Alright, so since we already get the maximum point, so now we can sketch the graph. So 6, 1, so 1 above here, so this is 6, and we have negative 35. So no need to really into scale, just show that negative 6 bigger than positive 6. So connect the graph to be like this, so the other one would be like this also, right? So this is our graph, and from our graph we can find out domain and range. Remember, like the previous example, for the quadratic, the domain would be any real number that is negative to positive infinity, and range would be, so this is maximum, so the maximum will start from below until maximum. So until maximum there is 1 over negative 1 over here, sorry, positive 1 over here, and then we start from negative infinity. So the range would be negative infinity until positive 1. So that's the end of part 1. We will discuss in part 2 for examples regarding absolute function. Thank you.